Start of the first period.
Welcome to the Whittemore Center for the fourth game of the 13th annual Todd Heuchling and Brian Swift Memorial Hockey Classic, hosted by Oyster River High School. Todd Heuchling and Brian Swift were two gifted and standout athletes at Oyster River. Both were excellent hockey players who passed away much too early in their lives. Brian in 1995 after a battle with cancer, and Todd in 2003 while training as a student at West Point. It's our hope this hockey tournament will honor their memories in our community by staging one of the area's premier high school sporting events. Now for your starting lineups. First for the visitors from Martha's Vineyard. At left wing, sophomore number 24, Jason Alton. At center, senior number 2, Griff Callahan. At right wing, sophomore number 9, Ryan Height. Defense, junior number 17, Truman Halby. At defense, sophomore number 28, Angus Cummings. And goal, junior number 33, Russell Coogan. The Vineyarders are coached by Mike Snowden, Joe Mary, Craig Munt, and Dace Moore. Now for your starting lineups of your Oyster River Bobcats. At left wing, senior number 7, Nolan Swiss. At center, senior number 2, Joe Dirksmeyer. At right wing, senior number 5, Nico Bellabona. Defense, junior number 16, Grady Galt. And defense, senior number 15, Dominic DeRosa. And goal, freshman number 1, Harrison Klein. The Bobcats are coached by Peter Harwood, Dee Ellis, and Declan Gobney. The officials for tonight's game are Chuck Sisson and Curtis Lerai. Would you all now please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
Welcome to the Whittemore Center for tonight's matchup between Oyster River and Martha's Vineyard. These teams played in a preseason tournament down on the island in Martha's Vineyard. As tradition, Martha's Vineyard makes the journey up to New Hampshire for the Bobcat holiday tournament. Pretty cool experience for players and families. Always a good matchup between these two teams. So expect for a great game this evening. Bobcats win the initial face-off, get into the zone, but Martha's Vineyard will bounce it off the wall. In the offensive zone, get a shot past the crease. And Bobcats turn up the other way. Here comes Swiss with it down the slot. They're trying to follow again. And the Bobcats able to keep that in with a shot on net. Martha's Vineyard will get that wide. Milibona along the wall here. It's that down below the goal line. Centering pass by Swiss. A little too hot to handle. Comes into the neutral zone. Milibona takes a shot at it. Deflects off Martha's Vineyard. DeRosa makes a pass. Errant pass. Right down the middle. And Martha's Vineyard gets a shot on net. Dangerous pass across the middle there. Great save by Klein. This off here by Levesque. One back, marching to the corner. Net by Martha's Vineyard. Look to the puck. Vineyard feeds it across to the slot. Shot. Doesn't make it the way in. Out Walsh will tip it into the neutral zone. That's going to get dumped in by Nash. March will keep that puck into the zone. Picked up by Levesque. Levesque will cycle around from the circle, gets a shot off wide of the net. That's going to come out of the zone, but Levesque will pick that up. Deep into the zone. He's going to flip that in the air. That's going to be a hand pass. That should be a hand pass by Martha's Vineyard. Good check by Martha's Vineyard. And that gets into the bucket. Gets into the neutral zone. Cycling around. Here comes the Vineyard on the near side with a shot. Save off Klein's mask. And that puck will come out of the zone. Martha's Vineyard regroups back on the attack. And that's going to get sent out by Wheeler. No icing, so it's going to be a foot race for it. Dangerous crash into the boards. Players down, and there's going to be a whistle. So Wheeler's up. We'll skate to the bench. Look at him. Face off won by the Bobcats. Shot on net. By Martha's Vineyard. And Milibona intercepts that pass with a good shot on net. Hits his own rebound. Cycles around. At the hash mark, still battling against a couple players from Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard will get out of the zone with it. Deep. And contact on DeRosa takes him into the wall. Very physical early in this game. Comes out to the point from off the Vineyard. Playing a little bit of pass here. In the slot, saved by Klein. Vineyard will dump that back in, but it's picked up. There comes DeRosa through the neutral zone. He'll feed off to Swiss. Swiss will dump that in. Shot on goal. Gloved down by Martha's Vineyard's goalie. That puck's going to come out of the zone. Bobcats will regroup and make a change. And that's going to be an icing on Martha's Vineyard. That takes the drop. Martha's Vineyard will win that back. Take it back behind their net. Bounce it off the wall out to the point. Martha's Vineyard will literally kick it out of the zone. Dumped back in by March. Martha's Vineyard moving behind. Here's Martha's Vineyard through the neutral zone. Intercepted. Initially anyway, and that'll get pumped in. Martha's Vineyard with it along the wall here. Send it up at the top. And they're going to get a shot off. They decide to hold it. Here comes Bobcats. Levesque will enter the zone. He's got Walsh coming down the slot and support by Winans. It's going to get sent down and icing waved off as it was picked up. Long stretch pass. Doesn't connect. And Vineyard will send that in. March back to grab it. They'll send it over to the far wall. Winans there to tip it up. Vineyard able to keep it in initially. We've got to pick it up here on the near wall. Send it across the ice. It's the intended target, but no problem. They pick it up, send it over to the near wall. In the center in the neutral zone. Wheeler back on the ice. Great to see. Great back check there, and there's a shot. Glove save. Another 3 left in the first period, 0-0. Physical game early on. Wheeler moves the puck forward. Goes down below the goal line. And that's going to get centered by Martha's Vineyard. So there'll be no icing. Team all the way down. Feathers that to the wall here. Dumped in, picked up by DeRosa. He'll take it back behind the net, support by Galt on the other side. Comes out of the zone. Knee hit there by Martha's Vineyard on Wheeler. Ups off the board, they make a change. DeRosa with it in the corner. Again, on the wall here. Here comes Ertzmeyer with it through the neutral zone. And that'll be offsides. Both offsides there. We'll have a neutral zone face off here in Marcus. No, looked like there's going to be a penalty here for Martha's Vineyard. I believe it's number 15. Here is. So we'll get more on that. But the Bobcats will be on the power play. Face-off won by the Bobcats, out to Galt. Send it down the wall, back out to Galt. Walks the line over to Winans. Winans back to Galt. There's a hard shot, save.
For too many men on the ice. Server number 16.
Good save, shot by Galt. Be number 16 serving the penalty. Too many players on the ice for Martha's Vineyard. Swiss will take the face off for the Bobcats. And Martha's Vineyard will get that into the neutral zone. Galt quick to pick it up, feeds DeRosa. Martha's Vineyard grabs the puck and they'll bounce it in. Backward is Galt. He's behind his net. Bobcats will set up here. Here comes Swiss with it. Neutral zone. They'll gain the zone down into the corner. It's hooked off. So Levesque out to Galt. Over to Lyons for the shot. Good tip. Goes wide in the net. Levesque settles the puck. Martha's Vineyard giving them a little bit of space. Shot off the cage of the goalie. Comes out to Galt. Over to Lyons. Lyons will move it. Back over to Galt. We'll send it down to Levesque. Down in the half marks. He steps in for another shot. Loose puck out front, picked up by Swiss. Swiss with it, skating around the top. Slot shot, tipped wide of the net. Leveque will pick it back up. Bobcats maintaining control. That sends it to Swiss. Swiss over to Galt. Galt with a shot, screen right out front. Leveque unable to get a solid stick on it. Also the score. Swiss team by to pick up. Just about 4 seconds left. The shot down the slot does not find a home and will be even strength. Here comes Martha's Vineyard the other way. They'll dump that in, bounce it off the wall. That's Galt behind the net with it. Rosso send it across the ice. Goes to Swiss. Swiss one to the zone. Feeds it back. Good idea, just a little too much traffic, too much purple there on the slot. Mark will send it across to Nash. Nash brings it up to Swiss. Swiss will dump it in and go on the change. Alabona applying pressure, puck along the wall. Comes off the wall with it, down below the goal. Sends it back behind the net. Rexmeyer down low in the zone, will come over to the near wall to try to get that puck. Martha's Vineyard gets into the neutral zone. They've got numbers 2-on-1. Feed it across the slot. Double pass, and that's going to be a goal for Martha's Vineyard. That looks like 15. Martha's Vineyard for the goal there. And again, that would be Medeiros. Bobcats win the faceoff. Martha's Vineyard jumps the.
Vinyard goal scored by number 15, Joseph Medeiros, assisted by number 12, Donnie Gregory at 8 minutes and 51 seconds. That's Medeiros and Gregory at 8:54.
Russell will get into the zone. Going to dump it into the corner. Millen comes back out to the point. Ball will send it back in. Go to the wall. Middle of there. Martha's Vineyard working the puck behind the net. They'll center it into the neutral zone with some speed. Ball will send it off. And that's going to be an icing. Oh, wave it off. Martha's Vineyard make the pass to Swiss unintentionally. It is going to be. I think they're going to call too many men for the Bobcats now. They get served by number 5, the Bobcats now. So Martha's Vineyard will go on the power play. Bellabona serving.
Bobcat penalty for too many players on the ice, served by number 5, Diego Bellabona, at 10 minutes.
Bobcats able to get it out of the zone. Glove down by number 28, Martha's Vineyard. Vineyard attacking the zone. Nash sending that puck up the wall. That's going to clear the zone. Coached by Leveque. Gets it into the zone briefly. Here comes Martha's Vineyard to the neutral zone. Leveque applying a lot of pressure on the back check. Good pass into the slot. Doesn't connect. Martha's Vineyard along the wall, battling Leveque and March. Martha's Vineyard centering that shot. There's going to be a shot on goal. Save. Flying. From the dot, another shot. Save. staying square. Heuchling wins the face-off back. Gonna come off the glass. Out to the point. Martha's Vineyard, number 17, sends it down. Centering for a weak side shot. 22 misses the one-timer. Good shot and saved by Klein. That puck's going to come all the way down. About 45 seconds left here on the penalty for the Bobcats. Vineyard regrouping behind their net. They'll grab the puck, come up the near side wall, center it across the neutral zone. Lost the puck a little bit, but worked in their favor. Shot goes wide of the net. Comes back out to the point. Shot deflected off Gertzmeyer. Picked up by number 6 from Martha's Vineyard. Sends it across to the other circle. 22 with it. Puck's loose. Linen's going for the puck. It's tangled up, goes down. Rosa down low for it. Galt will send it hard off the boards just as Bellavona came out of the box, so that'll be an icing. Timing was just about perfect, but just slid by Bellavona as it came out of the box. That'll come back for a defensive zone faceoff here for the Bobcats. We're back for the face-off. Martha's Vineyard gets a shot. Ends up just short of the near pipe. March pinching off, centers. Puck's gonna come out to the point. Shot. Save. Bobcats will rim it around. That'll get out of the zone. Walsh applying pressure. Puck down below the goal. Nash applying pressure along the wall, but here comes Martha's Vineyard. March working to keep him outside. Comes off Walsh's stick, and Martha's Vineyard fans on that. Back into the zone. Martha's Vineyard setting up. And out of the zone into the neutral zone. Taking a little bit of a pause, and they'll dump it in, and that'll be icing. Minute 45 left here in the first. Martha's Vineyard 1, Bobcats 0. Gertzmeyer for the face-off. And he wins it back to DeRosa. DeRosa back to Galt. Galt with a shot. Tipped up over the goal post. DeRosa comes down the boards. Pinched off the puck. Here comes Martha's Vineyard. Send it down the wall, down below the goal line. Martha's Vineyard realizes it first, centers it. Bellavona with the puck. Centers, goes to send it off. I believe that was Winans off the stick. Winans will enter the zone with it. Feeds it across the Bellavona. Bellavona with a shot. Good save. Winans with the puck. Martha's Vineyard kick it out to the wall. Punch it down the wall. Martha's Vineyard, 1 minute left in the period. Martha's Vineyard enters the zone. This centered. Will cross. Spins around. Just outside the reach of Bellavona. Martha's Vineyard will send it into the near corner. DeRosa sends it back behind the net to Galt. 40 seconds left. Being careful with the puck wisely. He sends it back to DeRosa, back behind the net. Rosa to Bellabona. Bellabona centers it. Swish tries to jump in on it. Opportunity will send it in. About 20 seconds left. Rosa is able to get it out of the zone. Levesque back for it. About 10 seconds left. Here comes Martha's Vineyard the other way. Hard shot. Great save. And that puck's going to come out of the zone. That'll be the end of the first period. Martha's Vineyard 1, Bobcats 0. See you at the other side of intermission.
Shots on goal for this first period. Oyster River 11, Martha's Vineyard 12.
Come on, Jake. Hurry up.
right on the attack. They get a first shot on. Saved by Klein. As Vinyard get another shot, save. And the puck is down below the net, battling. Coming away with it was Dirksmeyer. Another shot, save. Coming to the crease. Vinyard coming out firing here, out to the point. Cycling down low. The puck is still loose there. Galt will center it back to behind the net. And Bobcats will exit the zone. Here comes Swiss with speed. He's got a shot, that's going to be a goal! Swiss with the breakaway, fed. Not sure who got the assist there or here, but he won the foot race and buried a 5-hole. Tied the game up. Just like that. We'll see the number of shots jump up there for Marcus Vinyard, but it's we're about a minute off on the clock. That was at 13:59.
Okay, goal. Scored by number 7, Nolan Swiss. Assisted by number 5, Nico Bellavona. At 1 minute, 1 second. That's Swiss from Bellavona at 1:01.
And just like that, Marcus Vinyard comes back. And they get a one-timer off a pass from behind the net. Go up 2-1. Two quick goals here.
Goals for number 12, Donnie Gregory. Assist by number 15, Joseph Medeiros at 1 minute, 26 seconds. That's Gregory from Medeiros at 1:26.
Good hustle there by Levesque. Couldn't get enough stick on it. And will come back the other way. 15 will enter the zone. Takes it wide, shot, and that gets deflected out. It's going to be a penalty for a trip against Levesque, I believe. This Vinyard will go on the power play. Oh no, there's one for each of them. Both teams with a player on the box, so we'll stay straight.
Yeah, I don't think so, no.
Face off won by the Bobcats. Get out of the zone. Let's showing his hustle tonight. That puck digs it out of the wall, centers it. Right on Dirksmeyer's stick. Line pass lands on Marcus Vinyard's
The
stick.
Bobcat penalty to number 12, Cole Levesque. 2 minutes for tripping, and a Vinyard penalty to number 15, Joseph Medeiros. 2 minutes for roughing foot at 2 minutes and 1 second.
So tripping for Levesque and roughing for Medeiros. Scoreboard's wrong. It's not 4-on-4, but it is even strength. 5-on-5. And Swiss intercepts that puck into the zone with a shot. Save. Offensive zone face-off here for the Bobcats. You Wheeler to take the drop. And then win that back. Wheeler digging down into the corner. Walsh will come away with it. Feeds over to Lyons for 2 shots. And that is not player on the ice. We got people throwing haymakers here. We're going to see how they sort this out, but there's got to be some Martha's Vineyard players going to the bench. That looks like 27 for Martha's Vineyard and 21 for Oyster River. Some conversations going on here. Again, this will be 5-on-5. Still. Face off won by the Bobcats. Nash with a shot. Good save to the wall. And come back out to Nash. Nash keeps it in. Dirksmeyer cycling around. Shot blocked. Dirksmeyer with it. Pinned up against the wall.
Vineyard penalty to number 27, Rory Rackets. And a Bobcat penalty number 41, Cam Wheeler. Both 2 minutes for cross-checking and 3 minutes and 4 seconds.
Those new penalties are for cross-checking. Both players back behind the net. Will come out to the point from Martha's Vineyard with a shot that's going to get tipped up into the net.
The puck is going to go out of play. We'll have a face-off on the glove side of
So where it's still remaining 5-on-5, the penalties that'll come off, the initial penalties that'll come off in 15 seconds, those players will not be leaving the box until there's a whistle. Caught by Martha's Vineyard there. Kicked out to the wall. And that's going to be a goal for Martha's Vineyard. A rebound shot. That's by number 9. Gets his own rebound on that shot and buries it. So 3-1 here in the second for Martha's Vineyard. Bobcats will win that faceoff. Martha's Vineyard waiting on the blue line to get some space. DeRosa into the corner. Here comes Swiss out of the zone.
Vineyard goals for number 9, Ryan Height. Assists by number 2, Griffin Callahan. And number 24, Jason Alton at 4 minutes and 3 seconds. That's Height from Callahan and Alton at 4-3.
West intercepted all by himself in the zone. Here comes Martha's Vineyard the other way. Bobcats able to knock the player off the puck. Here comes Walt with the puck. He'll send it across, intercepted by Martha's Vineyard, who's going to walk in. And 15 comes in, fires a shot, wide of the net though. Oyster River will ice that puck all the way down. 9:51 left here in the second. Bobcats struggling to find some momentum after a series of penalties.
That was a lot of space that was left.
Face-off won by Dirksmeyer, picked up by DeRosa. He feeds it errant back to, and that's going to be another goal off a rebound for Martha's Vineyard. That'll be number 15 for Martha's Vineyard, drawn in front of the net and finishing the play. Start with an errant pass and can't give Martha's Vineyard this type of opportunities. Martha's Vineyard off the face-off, right back into the zone, standing on the shot. The puck's left in the shot, in the slot. That's going to be a shot from Martha's Vineyard over the glove side of Klein for goal number 5.
All time.
So I think Bobcats looking for a timeout.
First Vineyard goal scored by number 15, Joseph Medeiros, assisted by number 6, Peter Williamson, and number 12, Donnie Gregory, of 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Second Vineyard goal scored by number 17, Maximus Medal, unassisted at 5 minutes and 29 seconds.
All right, get back after it. Break for the Bobcats. Let them reset. Break the momentum here of Martha's Vineyard. Face-off taken by Levesque there. Back is Galt. Rosa gets it out to the corner. Picked up by Levesque. Beck coming into the neutral zone with it. Has some speed. Takes it wide down below Martha's Vineyard net. Sends it out front. Waitings for a shot. Goes wide. Puck comes out of the zone. Beck dances it back into the offensive zone behind the net. Minus goes in. Up on the near wall. Flipped out by Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard will get into the zone. Ball will send it across for DeRosa. DeRosa sends it over to Winans here on the near wall. He'll step into the middle, pass it, centering, block shot. That's going to get dumped in by DeRosa. Comes over to the near wall as it brings around. Olabonich back behind the net. Martha's Vineyard will rim it around the near side here. They'll send it all the way down, picked up by Winans. No icing there to Galt. Galt into the neutral zone. He gets a hit to the head. No head contact. Take a solid check, but when you're aiming for the head, that needs to be called. Up around the backside. This gets taken off the puck. Martha's Vineyard will reset. pass. Zone entry here on the near side. That'll be a shot saved by Klein. Puck loose out front. Martha's Vineyard still with it in the corner. Well, good stiff work. Jugsmeyer will send it across the ice. Boner into the corner. Puck gets deflected to Swiss. Swiss sends it around behind the net. Back to Swiss. Swiss to the point. Shot high over the net. March here on the near wall point. Dirksmeyer at the mid wall. Put down in the corner. Here comes Martha's Vineyard. Bobcats get it back into the neutral zone. Martha's Vineyard will flip it in. Lap it down the corner. Martha's Vineyard with it. Comes over the near wall. He picked up by Swiss. Centering pass to Boner. Quite get there in time. Martha's Vineyard was dumping around. They're going to rim it around. Comes to the near wall. March coming into the corner. Battling in the corner for the puck. Centering pass. And gets out of the zone. Send it over to Swiss. He's got scored by Wheeler. Feeds Wheeler. Hard shot. Well saved. .543 left in the second. Bobcats will swap goalies. Pearson and net.
Now a goal for Oyster Jackson Pearson, number 31.
Martha's Vineyard coming into the neutral zone after winning the faceoff. Centering pass goes right through the slot. Doesn't find a home. Will with it back behind the net. Sends it up the wall. That puck is out of play. Off the pipe. Face-off won by Wheeler. He'll get into the neutral zone. It's taken off the puck. That'll be an offsides. Face-off won again by Wheeler forward. Now there's going to be a hooking penalty on the Bobcats. They'll be hooking on Wheeler.
Bobcat penalty to number 21, Cam Wheeler, 2 minutes for hooking at 9 minutes, 53 seconds. That's Wheeler, 2 minutes for hooking at 9:53.
Bobcats are able to clear that down off the faceoff. Vineyard coming through the zone with it with speed. And take it wide. And below the net. Beat it out to the point. Back to the wall. Below the net. The puck well here. Pressure by Swiss, causing them to make a pass down the wall, top of the circle. Deflected. And the Bobcats were able to clear it down. Swiss applying pressure. Coming up the near wall. Centering pass by Martha's Vineyard. Bobcats doing a good job not allowing Martha's Vineyard to do what they want to do with the puck. Down below. Shot save. Puck in the slot. Dangerous area. Comes back out to the hash. Beating it across, but just too far out front. Unable to get a quality shot off, but certainly in a dangerous area. Out to the point. Slap shot. It's deflected wide. That'll come off the glass and clear all the way down. Vineyard coming to the zone. Again with some speed. Coming high slot shot save. Puck dropped. Play will continue. About 5 seconds left on the penalty. Rosa with it. Leaves it behind. Martha's Vineyard picks it up. Should be even strength. Good save by Pearson, but he doesn't hold on to it. Cycling around here, Martha's Vineyard intercepted by the Bobcats, fed over to Bellabona, back over to Winans. Winans outstretched, unable to get too much on it. Martha's Vineyard coming the other way. Enter the zone. Abbott sends it up the wall. Here comes Dirksmeyer with the puck. Sends it all the way across to Bellabona. Bellabona is able to get it tipped behind the net. Comes back up the wall. This Vineyard will ring it along. March here on the near wall. Bellabona catches it in the neutral zone. Bobcats will tag up, get back after it. And puck popped in the air. Grabbed by the Bobcats, centered by March. Nobody there. Abbott will come down the wall. He's able to get it over to Swiss. Swiss gets pinched off. Going to come back up. Abbott keeps the puck in. Shot bounced off the back wall. March with a shot. Save. Minute 34 left here in the second. Bobcats been able to stop some of the bleeding after the rally of goals from Martha's Vineyard. Bobcats won the face-off back, but here comes Martha's Vineyard splitting the defenders. Gets out to the wall. Centering, shot, and goal. Centered right into the slot and buried.
Oh man, Chuck shipped after that.
Great shot, number 12 for Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard wins the face-off. Bobcats are able to get it out of the zone.
Number 2, Griffin Callahan, assisted by number 15, Joseph Medeiros at 13 minutes and 36 seconds. That's Callahan from Medeiros at 13:36.
It's number 2. Martha's Vineyard credited with the goal. Centering pass. Bounced around real close in front of Pearson, but fortunately does not find the net. That's going to be a penalty for the Bobcats. With 36 seconds left. It's going to be number 4. The Bobcats going to the bench.
Hey, that's That's what it's
I
all
believe that's
about.
for a cross check.
The next lineup, the next generation.
That'll go out to the point from Martha's Vineyard. To the near side. Right to the slot for a hard shot. Goes wide.
Bobcat penalty to number 4, Dominic Simpo, 2 minutes for cross-checking and 14 minutes, 24 seconds. Simpo, 2 minutes for cross-checking and 14, 24.
Vineyard works it out in front. That'll be the end of the second period. Bobcats will go back to the locker room and regroup. And we'll see you for the third.
Shot on goal for the second period. Oyster River 7, Martha's Vineyard 18. It's 50-50 time. Everyone get your tickets out. That winning ticket, 314-6310. 314-6310. That's your lucky ticket. Claim the jackpot right at the front entrance. 314-6310.
I'm like, I walked in the aisle like, the closet. Those won't be good until Wednesday. No, we can't.
Oyster River Bobcats.
period. Oyster River Bobcat against the Martha's Vineyard Vinyards. After the second period, Martha's Vineyard 6, Bobcats 1. Martha's Vineyard sitting on a power play here for the next minute 24 into the third period. Go back to taking the draw here for the Bobcats. Swiss and Rosa flanking it. Quick on the face-off. And just dumped it in. They'll work through the neutral zone and into the zone. There's a shot off the pipe. And it comes all the way back off the contact with the pipe. Just sends the puck down. Galt will receive that and fire it in the air. Glove down by Martha's Vineyard. Jump back right into the zone. Takes it wide. Leaves it behind. And puck will be kept in. Sent down the wall and rimmed around. Throws him to the corner. And blocks the pass out front. Next pass comes through and it's past everybody. All with an active stick there. Puck left behind and then dumped in. This one here by the Bobcats. He's been working the outside. And Swiss will send it all the way down. That's going to be a shot on goal, kicked wide. And that's the end of the power play for Martha's Vineyard to be even strength. Then you through the neutral zone, we'll dump it into the opposite corner. Galt back to pick it up. It's in behind the net. Sends it up the wall to Bellabona. It's not handled well and ends up on Martha's Vineyard stick. Shot and the save. Listen. And the shot goes wide of the net. Galt's going to sail it down. That'll be an icing. And you have a pump with the clock here. 12:57. That penalty is clear. Time on the clock. 57. Minute will dump that in. March able to glove that puck down. Comes through the neutral zone. Feeds it across. Back to March for a shot. Save. Sighting with the camera there. Real will take the drop. Millen to his right. Go to his left. He's been into the neutral zone. Centering. Good block. Up to the point. Centering again for Martha's Vineyard. It'll go into the neutral zone. They'll reset. And gets to the puck. The center, it's tangled up. Come up off the wall. Martha's Vineyard will dump that in. Some of the changes. There's a shot, save. Team teams will complete some line changes. With the face-off, goes out to the wall, out to the point, but blocked by Swiss. Now the hash marks feeds this Vinyard right in the slot. Alabona right into the neutral zone. Massa's Vinyard right on the attack again, down low. Nash handled up. To the corner, Delabona with it will send it off the glass to the far side. Check there in the corner, up behind the net, centered, and able to kick out to the wall. Down low, get some support. Puck is loose in the slot constantly. Bobcats are not getting enough on it to clear it out. And that's going to tip out. Swiss back for it. Vinyard will collect it. Over to the corner, and they'll feed it back behind. Bellabone to the far side. Vinyard into the neutral zone. They'll enter the zone with speed. Getting around Nash. Shot, save. It's going to be another shot gets passed. Another shot save. Another save. Got the right positioning there. Centering pass, nobody home in the slot. Now go to the far wall. Vinyard will work it down low. And that puck is going to go down for an icing. Both teams make the line change. Fresh legs out there. Back on the face-off. Wins it forward. And he'll get through the neutral zone. Wall's coming down. Shot goes wide. DeRosa comes in for a shot. Deflects again to the far corner. Rim around to the near side. Vinyard looking to center it. Also creating a lot of traffic there. Vinyard on the far side, they'll center, splitting the defenders, but they'll get covered up. .919 here in the third. 6-1, Vinyard. Faceoff comes through the slot. Wildcats will get it off the wall into the neutral zone. Vinyard will pump that right back in. Ball down on the far wall. Rosa coming around. Gets pecked off the puck. Gets support from Lyons. Lyons down low with the puck. Sends it off the wall. Nobody there. That comes back in, and that's Vinyard for a shot on goal. All with it down low. Continuing to cycle around, feeds it over to Rosa on the near side. That'll come up. Pass not received by Levesque. Shot, save. Gonna come on to the near side. Another shot up over the net. Rosa gloves that down. Shot tipped up over the net again. Wild's going to send that off the glass. No, they're going to wave off any icing. Lyons down for it. Vinyard to the neutral zone, they'll center it. And down the near wall, leaving it behind. Opportunity for Bobcats, they'll pick it up. And then through the neutral zone. Senfo hit. Come out to the point for a shot from McMillan. Not enough on it. And will send it off the near wall. Abbott will turn around and put it on the wall. March picks that up. Send it into the zone. Vinyard will gather it, send it back into the neutral zone. McMillan net challenge. And that'll get rimmed around by Martha's Vineyard to the near wall. And that's Abbott there. Abbott will send it back behind the net. And slip past Sinfo. McMillan gets it to the outside. Picked up by March briefly, and that'll get sent in and paddled wide by Pearson. From the Bobcats, March will pick that up. Backhanded over to Swiss. Swiss will push it in, and the Bobcats will change their line. Wheeler applying pressure. Creating some noise here on the blue line. Some blue line collision there. On Wheeler's stick, hard shot, deflected high. Couple shots there by Swiss. Here comes Martha's Vineyard offsides, but they don't see it. On the near side. Against Bellabona centering it. And sent back in by Martha's Vineyard. Pipped off Martha's Vineyard into the zone. There'd be no ice in here. Martha's Vineyard back to gather it. 5:55 left on the clock. Here comes Martha's Vineyard past Wertzmeyer. Down the middle of the ice. Gets past everyone. Fans on the backhand initially. Gonna come off the glass. Be a foot race. Bellabona. Martha's Vineyard will get there first. Sending it up the wall. Picked up by Wertzmeyer. Just reached out a little too far. And that'll get sent all the way down for Vineyard for an icing. 5:20 left on the clock. In the third period. A drop by Levesque and then backhands it as a shot. Doesn't find the net. Foot race won by Martha's Vineyard. Centered. Good save by Pearson. That was a shot right from the mid-slot. Another save. And here comes Levesque out with the puck. Through the neutral zone, Levesque just can't get to it before the goalie puts it towards the wall. And here's Martha's Vineyard sitting back high. And saved by Pearson. Great job. That puck will come all the way back down. No icing. Puck left behind. Bobcats will go on a change as well as Martha's Vineyard. And Vineyard will continue to just burn some clock here. They don't need to score 6-1 as their lead, but they'll come around the outside. Everyone set up the way they'd like. They'll enter the zone cleanly in the slot, shot wide of the net. Galt will grab it. Martha's Vineyard with it in the corner. Tangled up along the wall there. Coming off the wall is Galt. Working to get it out of the zone. Can't get it out of the zone. Martha's Vineyard still with it in the circles. Now in the slot. Will get kicked. Smacked down. Shot goes behind the net to the far wall. There's tangled up in the corner. Galt with it along the wall. Gonna come up the wall. but unable to get out of the zone, passed up the wall. Bobcats got to be looking for their passes coming up the wall so they can get it out of the zone. I'm a little tired out there. Martha's Vineyard centering. Save a couple of them. That's going to come to the near wall, and that's going to be a penalty on the Bobcats for a cross-check. So that's going to be for 12 for Levesque. 2:59 left on the clock.
Bobcat penalty
On
number
the
12.
power
Goal
play
Levesque,
for
2 minutes for cross-checking and 12 minutes and 1 second. That's Levesque, 2 minutes for cross-checking, 12:01.
Ledeck for cross-checking. That puck is going to get out of the zone. Spaniard will regroup with it. Take their time. Millen out there. Getting the pressure in the neutral zone. And will get it in briefly and keep it in. On the wall. And McMillan able to get that out to the neutral zone. Lots of Vineyard to regroup here. Comes Martha's Vineyard. Handled up, Abbott with him. As he goes around back of the net, centering pass off a couple Martha's Vineyard skates. Unfortunately, the Bobcats not able to connect. Bobcats will send that down. Will push that aside. Again. Here comes Martha's Vineyard. Walsh applying pressure as they come to the neutral zone. To the zone, curling around. March pinches them off. And the Bobcats will get that out of the zone. Walsh checked off the puck. Official blows the tire on the blue line. Because Vineyard stretching the ice out, and that'll be an icing. A minute left, 12 seconds left on the penalty for the Bobcats. Meyer will take the drop. Vineyard with it back behind the net. They'll send it over to the near wall. Vineyard will keep it back in. Penalties off, so it'll be even strength. Remainder minute of the game. Vineyard into the zone. Back behind the net. Out to the point. Mike flips it back in. They're on the near wall. Centering pass. Trying to stick on the ice. Here comes. That's going to be another penalty. Oyster River. Seconds left. Bobcat will end on a penalty kill.
Bobcat penalty to number 22, Kate Nash, 2 minutes for tripping at 14 minutes and 31 seconds.
It's on 22.
That is Nash, 2 minutes for tripping at 14, 31.
And Martha's Vineyard gets past in great effort. Causes that shot to get tipped up. I believe that was by DeRosa. Ball coming down the middle. And that that's going to be the end of the game. Great game. Bobcats coming up on the short end of it. Final score, 6-1. That'll be the end of the game. Congratulations to Martha's Vineyard. Again, great tradition here amongst these teams. Appreciate them making the journey north for the tournament. Wish them luck the rest of their season, as well as the Bobcats.
Shots on goal for the third period. Oyster River 5, Martha's Vineyard 11.
A great rest of the tournament. We'll see you at the next one. Have a great night.
Join us for day 3 tomorrow. Game 5 of the tournament, 6:30. That's Keene versus Martha's Vineyard. At 6:30, Keene versus Martha's Vineyard, followed by St. Thomas versus Barrington, Rhode Island. At 8:30. 6:30, Keene versus Martha's Vineyard. 8:30, St. Thomas versus Barrington.